Hello and welcome to another devlog. I've been working hard to implement an inventory system which is way more complicated than I thought it would be. I'm using the system from gamedev.tv. It's been quite a journey. I said that in the last video it'd take me about a week to learn this stuff and make another video. It's taken me longer. It's been about 5 weeks. Dozens of hours of work have been put into this. Over 1,000 lines of code, and I'm still new to this, so it's probably not super efficient, but it's been a huge learning experience for me. But let's answer the real important question. Did I do it? After all of the hard work, we've finally got a working inventory system. We can pick up items off the ground and store them in the inventory. We can do the reverse and take them out of the inventory, put them on the ground. On top of that, I've added an equipment menu for managing gear and weapons, and defeating enemies will also drop items, which we can tweak. We can control the chance of them dropping items, the quantity of the items, and even change it based off of the enemy's level, which is really cool. This is all made possible using scriptable objects, which will make adding new items and systems in the future really easy. Getting everything to work and squashing all the bugs is really exciting. This hat changing this number has so much more meaning to me than it probably will to anybody else. When you see how everything is working and fitting together, it's hard not to think of all the ways to use this to make the game better. Like, it'll be really easy for me to have important NPCs drop some items and weaker NPCs drop other items or more general equipment. For example, I can make archers occasionally drop swords, but with a much higher percentage chance of dropping bows. To make that happen, all I would have to do is go to the archer and make their drop chance around, let's say 55%, because he's level 1. I want it dropping a little bit more than half the time. To make the bow drop more likely, I'll set its drop number to 15 and I'll put the sword to 5. It's like rolling a 20-sided dice. Anything below 15, the bow is dropped, and everything higher will make the sword drop. And I'll put the minimum and maximum drop quantity as 1 because you can only use one weapon at a time and it wouldn't make any sense to drop like 4 bows. And done. It works perfectly. About half the time it drops something, and more often than not it's a bow. I can customize the drops for different levels from the enemy, so at different levels he could have a better bow, or maybe you could have the better bow and it drops more often, or just whatever you want. It makes game design way easier when you can just tweak the numbers. Looking ahead, my plan for next week, hopefully next week, is to finish implementing a bit of a dialogue system, which may not be heavily used in the game, but it'll be a valuable skill to have. Additionally, someone has requested a mobile version of one of my previous games, and I'm not sure how much time that'll take, so wish me luck, because I'll also be working on that hopefully before too long. Wish me luck.